Hello, welcome everyone. I have Gail here with me. She is our September member of the month. Little round of applause for you. Congratulations. Thank you so much for joining me. I just have a couple of questions to ask you so we can get to know you a little bit better. So first, Gail, if you would like to introduce yourselves, tell everyone, all the people that are watching, a little bit about you, kind of where are you from, how did you hear about Rogue, and then how many years have you been diagnosed with Parkinson's?
Well, my name's Gail Hertz, um, and I have had Parkinson's symptoms since 1990. I was diagnosed in 1993. Um, Yesterday was my 65th birthday.
Oh my
So,
gosh, happy birthday.
yeah, so it's been 31 years,
Wow,
which is a long time.
that is a long time, yes.
Yeah, when you can tell your therapist that you've had Parkinson's longer than they've been alive,
Yes,
it's a big deal.
it is a big deal for sure.
Um, let's see.
How did you first find out about Rogue, Gail?
Um, I found out about them um, at, during COVID.
And then, so you found out during COVID. Did a family friend tell you about us? Did you find us through social media or online, or how did you first hear about us?
Um, I I learned about road um, through the Power Moves people
Okay, very cool.
because Claire was working with them,
Yeah.
and this is when she was um,
Yeah, that's great. Thank you. But the next thing I have to ask you is what is one success that you've had in the past few months or the past year that you can talk a little bit about?
well, just recently, I, after 25 years, have learned how to ride a bike again
Oh my gosh, that's
with
awesome.
all the balance. Um,
Yeah,
that was uh, scary to do,
I bet. Yeah,
but I've been able to do that.
that's huge. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy for you. You're gonna be riding your bike all the time now. I know it. That's great. The next question I have for you is what motivates you to exercise, Gail? You are one of our amazing online members. You're coming into class almost every single day, multiple classes a day. It's so great. So what motivates you to show up to class every day?
Wow. Um, uh, I I have to go back and tell you a little more about the time frame with diagnosis. Um, I was diagnosed in my first semester of medical school, and I just had a baby. Um, and I had um, my DBS put
Mhm.
in 1999.
Okay.
And from there on, in 2009, my husband got pancreatic cancer and passed away.
I'm sorry to hear that.
And the following year, I retired. But I didn't start exercising until 2015. So that is what made the difference for me.
Yeah.
Um, and so what motivates me to exercise, even just these last 9 years, has been how I feel when I don't exercise.
Yeah. We hear that a lot for sure.
Yeah. Because I don't like to exercise, but I have to
Yeah.
maintain the, the
Yeah, definitely. You know how you feel when you start your day with exercise versus when you don't start your day. So that is great. Anything else that you wanted to add?
yeah.
Yeah.
I have like rewards for myself
Oh, really?
in terms of, of motivation. I every year my reward to myself for doing the exercises is I go to Power Moves retreat,
Yeah. Very cool.
and they hold that at the end of May.
That's awesome. You should be rewarding yourself. That is so good. Yeah. I've never been to the Power Moves retreat, but I'm hoping in the next year to go for the first time and kind of volunteer. So maybe I will be seeing you there next year, Gail. That's great though. Kind of setting up either little goals for you to meet each week, each month, or yeah, having those rewards at the end of the year. That's really, really good. Keeps you accountable too, but it also gives you something to look forward to for working so hard. That is great.
Another thing on a shorter term basis is I do volunteer work.
Okay.
Things I like.
Yeah.
And that has the reward feeling to it too.
Yeah.
I hold babies in the NICU.
Oh, great.
And I work with the SPCA on fostering kittens. And I
That is really great though.
Library.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, you should be rewarding yourself throughout the week. Yeah. And that's what's really going to help you kind of stick to your plan. And when days are a little bit harder, when you're like, I don't really want to exercise, then that's what's going to help you kind of get through it. So you are one busy lady, Gail. That's awesome. What is one, or if you can kind of talk about words of wisdom a little bit. For anyone who has been recently diagnosed with Parkinson's or has had Parkinson's for a long time, is there any words of wisdom or encouragement that you would like to share for them?
Sure. One is I hear people are told that when they get diagnosed, they're being told you'll have 10 good years. And then what? But I'm here at 31 and still active. So the 10 years is very short-sighted if you've got exercise on your side.
Definitely. Yeah, you're living proof to tell people you still got those good years, you still live in them.
Yeah. And other advice is find team you. Find the people that are going to be supportive. Family, friends, Claire and you guys, and even people like Barbara and Linda's, and
all your online friends. Yes.
Yeah.
That is your group. You guys stick together. You guys come to class every day. You guys check in with each other. It is fantastic. It warms our heart to see that every day. You guys look out for each other. So it's really true. Yeah, that support group is something special and it's really needed. So you know you're not going through it alone for sure. You got a good group of girls. You guys are the gal pals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when you're trying to set up your exercise plan, fill in your exercise first on your calendar when you're making a plan.
Yeah.
And put the rest of your life around it. Because that will make a difference.
Yeah.
Because it's too easy not to have time for exercise.
Exactly. Yeah, that's a great point. Yeah, thank you.
Um, uh, I I do mostly live classes.
Yeah,
Um, uh, on Mondays, I do the 3 hours of classes, starting with the cardio.
yeah, you do. You crush it 3 hours straight. That's awesome.
Uh-huh.
That's so good.
Yeah, yeah. Mondays and Fridays, I do all 3 hours.
Yeah, that's so good. Yeah, we get
Yeah,
to hang out for 2 hours straight on Fridays. I love it.
yeah,
I always know I can count on you to show up to class and work hard every time. And you do a wide range of classes, correct? Kind of a
yeah.
little bit of everything.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's great. Do you have a favorite class at all?
Power.
Power moves, yeah, that one's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have one more question for you, Gail. What is one thing you couldn't do before exercising that now you can?
That is a very variable answer.
Mm-hmm.
There are many things that I have regained,
Mm-hmm.
uh, like um, jumping,
Yeah.
um, um, and other moves.
Mm-hmm.
Um, my balance has improved somewhat too, but these things are not givens. Um, there's some days I'll be able to hop a bit, and other days there's no hopping to be done. So that's a tricky one in
Mm-hmm.
terms
Yeah.
of um, I certainly have maintained a lot of, of action.
Yeah, that's great. In 31 years, that's amazing. Yeah. I still remember that there was one specific moment. It was a when you were in Alex's online class and you unmuted at the end of class and you said, I was able to jump for the first time in so long. And we all, Claire heard it, I did, Nancy, we were all cheering and we were so happy. So that's great. But I know, yeah, some days are going to be a little bit trickier, a little bit harder, but you just keep sticking to it, keep working and knowing that, yeah, it's a journey, it's a long one, you've been on it. Yeah, so every day is going to be a little bit different. That's great. Is there anything else that you'd like to add or anything that I haven't asked you about?
Let me see. Um, it's never too late to start exercising
Yeah.
because I went 21 years without um, an exercise program.
Yeah.
And they didn't know about exercise. that when I was diagnosed.
Yeah, that's a great point for sure. Well, thank you very much, Gail. That was all the questions I had. So happy that you could chat with me. And again, congratulations for being our September member of the month.